Latinoamérica versus
the United States. Which one is better? This episode, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure out where we would rather live, why did we choose to live in Latin America over the United States, and we're gonna go on an adventure to the United States and also here to Ecuador. You ready for this?
after this video.
Yeah, let's go. And good morning, and welcome to another beautiful day here in Savannah, Georgia. This city was founded in 1733, a long time ago. But honestly, I want to share with you guys why I moved to Ecuador. I'm here in the beautiful streets. Everything is cobblestone and beautiful. The history here is awesome. It's not as old as the history of Ecuador, but why would I trade these 16 on tap beers for the life in Ecuador? Well, I have something to say about that. Let's go on an adventure. Let's explore Savannah, and let's talk about Ecuador or the United States. Let's go. That's tasty. I love it. And welcome to the boardwalk here in Savannah. To me, this reminds me of Guayaquil. Guayaquil has this beautiful boardwalk. They also have McDonald's on the boardwalk. Here you have Starbucks, you have all the different shops, you have the outdoor seating and all the different good foods from around the world here. It is beautiful. And then you have these shipping containers that come by here, and there's thousands of containers that are up there, and it is so cool to see one of these ships go by. But why would I choose here? Why would I choose Ecuador? Well, it is a complicated, very complicated thing to talk about. Now, let's get this started off right. I love the United States. The United States is beautiful. You've got Starbucks everywhere we go. It's okay, but you also have other coffee shops, and you have different grocery stores like this one, and you have places like this. The beaches! Or that we have the best gas stations in the world. I mean, look at this, and this. Watching dolphins. And this is me when I realize that I'm editing a video and none of the audio worked. I think there might have had some little hands on my camera turning some dials, and well, there is zero audio. But I had a great time in the United States. It was awesome. I love the United States, but the point of this is that there are so many different things in the United States that you can actually find here in Ecuador. I was in Door County, the northern part of Wisconsin, the United States, and the trees are beautiful. It's easy to go for a run outside. There's sand dunes, there's tons of fishing in the lakes and all of that kind of thing. And I was explaining that you can also find things like that here in Ecuador as well. You can find fishing, you can find boats, you can find things to do just like Door County. It's very green. All of that is awesome. And I was also in Chicago in the airport, and honestly, the airport here in Quito and in Guayaquil is even better than that airport. That airport is crazy. But the point of this is to say, get outside of your comfort zone and try something new. And if you really like the airport in Chicago, you can go fly there. Or if you really like Door County, Wisconsin, where everyone speaks in English, that's great, no problem. But I don't want language to be a barrier for you, because language, honestly, here in Ecuador isn't a barrier because so many people speak English here. And also, if you go to Wisconsin, you're probably not going to get too many people who speak Spanish. But here, I mean, honestly, you go through border control, you talk to people here, and people try to speak in English with you if you don't speak any Spanish. It's always great to learn the language and speak the language, but don't let language be a barrier. Don't let the food be a barrier. In the United States, you can have Pizza Hut, McDonald's, all these fast food things, and typically you're going to find those same fast foods here in Ecuador as well. Not in all of Ecuador, but if you want to, you can live in Quito or Guayaquil and you can find those restaurants. Cuenca as well. But honestly, I just don't want these things to be a barrier for you. Try to get outside of your comfort zone and, well, now welcome to our backyard. Let's go outside. So I hope now you're getting the idea that I love the United States. It's not that I didn't like the United States and I just moved away. No, my story began in 2015 when I just wanted to go and help a church. And I moved to anywhere that really needed some help with that, and it happened to be Chile at the time. Then from Chile, we moved here. And we absolutely love Ecuador as well. It's beautiful here and the people are so nice and kind and friendly, and just look around me. I'm back in Ecuador, it's so green, and that scene that I was just in from Door County, Wisconsin reminds me of right here. Except maybe it's a little bit more rustic and people speak in a different language, but that's to be expected. And also with technology and AI and things like that, you're able to understand people with your cell phone. You can hold your cell phone up, listen to them, and you can hold your cell phone up and show them the translation of what you want to say. And I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty much just uniting the entire world right now. And I think that's just a way for you to think about moving, or at least thinking about just visiting another country someday. The world is so much bigger than the United States or Ecuador. And if you have the opportunity to go and visit Colombia, just cross the border if you live here in Ecuador, and just see how different the culture is there, and the foods and the way people speak and the phrases that people say are just so fun compared to here in Ecuador. And I mean, it's just, the world is so big. So if you get a chance to go out and try different things and understand that, well, what you have in Wisconsin is kind of similar to what you have here in Ecuador, and understand that life can be different, I think that's a huge lesson that I hope to pass on to Moses, and I know he's already learned that. And that's just a big lesson that I learned coming from Wisconsin, where I thought everyone knew cheese curds and everyone knew sausage and everyone knew this hunk of cheese that you take and scoop and put on a cracker. Honestly, not everybody knows everything about every single culture. Even Wisconsin culture is different than California culture. And I think that that's a really cool thing. If you're in the United States, go visit other states. But then you go to another country and you realize things can be even different. So maybe you can relate with me, maybe not. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm back here in Ecuador. I'm excited to be back here in Ecuador to share these videos with you. I just got back from the United States, but right before that I was in Africa, and my goodness, my life has been just crazy recently. And thank you guys for just watching my videos from Africa. I wanted to make the videos there and just share my experience in Africa. I know it's not the point of this channel, just to share mostly how to live in another country and maybe how to move from your home country to another country, and then also the foods and the lifestyle in other countries, especially here in Ecuador. So thank you for watching those videos. If you haven't checked them out, check them out now. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe now. And well, I'm just so happy to be back. We'll see you guys in another video from here in Ecuador. And for now, whew, what a beautiful morning. And ciao, pescado.